Who knows what Luka Doncic will become after being the best NBA assist wizard and the second best point per game player behind Michael Jordan? Will he be the next NBA champion in 2022-2023? Anyway, let's take a look at why he might be crowned NBA King this season. See, Luka Doncic has such great control of the game that we truly don't comprehend how he's able to play so slowly while still making it practically difficult to defend. When it comes to offensive, Luka plays more like a veteran than a 23-year-old youngster in his fourth season. He simply sees the game differently than his colleagues, and his floor vision rivals that of LeBron James and Magic Johnson. You can call it high Q, feel for the game, floor vision, or any other word you like, but the fact is that whatever you want to call it, Luka has more of it than anyone else. The incredible part is that he doesn't even need to look at the entire floor to figure out what's going on. Based on the defensive focus he receives, he has an idea of what the offense looks like. If you don't already know, Luka possesses exceptional split-second decision-making when it comes to passing the ball, which allows him to make great assists and impress everyone. Okay, let's talk about his scoring for a minute. See, Luka presently ranks second in NBA history in terms of points per game in the playoffs, behind only Michael Jordan by 1 point per game in his 15 total postseason games. That's mind-boggling, isn't it? Why aren't more people talking about this? It's something that people anticipated Kevin Durant, LeBron James, or even Steph Curry to do. But Luka Doncic is doing it, and it feels like nobody is talking about it. Wait a minute. Can you believe that Luka, at the age of 23, has 9 rebounds and 8 assists per game? He also has a playoff stat line of 33 points, 9 rebounds, and 8.9 assists in his first 15 playoff games. This is a feat accomplished by no other player in NBA history, and he is not dependent on athleticism or stature to accomplish it. Luka, on the other hand, is fairly deliberate and systematic in his approach to scoring points. To score, he relies on his exceptional ball handling skills and footwork. The way he protects the ball and patiently lures defenders into where he wants them to go is odd, but it works. He even stops entirely on this play, keeping Bogdanovic on his hip behind him, inching closer to the point where he can slowly get into his shot and put it over Bogdanovic. Good luck to anyone who tries to stop Luka, because you have to understand that when he begins hitting those step-back threes and getting hot, that's when he really starts to get locked on shooting his shots. Honestly, this kid lives for the moment and was truly chasing Rudy Gobert, whether for a personal grudge against him or because he knows Rudy can't guard the perimeter very well. But Luka always makes himself for some amazing entertainment, and that's one of the nicest things about Luka. He's an entertainer as well as a basketball player. Just look at what he accomplished 1 minute into the second quarter of a game versus Utah. On this play, he drives and realizes he has Brunson on the perimeter, so he passes to him and relocates to the top of the key to get the ball back, and Gobert comes up to meet him. But Gobert kind of settles in once he gets close to Luka, and Luka immediately capitalizes on this singular lapse in defensive judgment and attacks the basket for a layup. Another one here. He truly humiliated Gobert by making him bite on a half-dozen pump fakes before drawing the foul and tossing it up behind him for the basket. Wow, that was a Shield disgrace, and it just goes to show how talented Luka Doncic can be. Yes, he can make even the best defenders look like they have no idea what they're doing. And before anyone starts making BallFlix king by subscribing and slamming the notification bell, let's be clear on Luka Doncic. See, he's doing all this on 63 true shooting. He's been taking some really tough threes and hitting them at a decent clip. He's been an excellent finisher, and his free throw shooting, which was a significant concern in his last 2 playoff series, has improved to 75%. Luka has a very good chance of winning the NBA championship based on the games he's played this season. and he can no longer be labeled as an inefficient player. Luka is the epitome of what occurs when the NBA's three-point development meets a generational playmaker. He is the model for the NBA's recent trajectory. Now, not only is he an incredible scorer, but he also makes his teammates' life tremendously simple by spoon-feeding them the easiest lobs they've ever seen. We can't close this video without mentioning his excellent assist ability, which has propelled him to the brink of being the next NBA MVP. Check out these 4 mind-blowing and world-class assists, which prove that Doncic isn't in the NBA for a joke. At 4, this kid performed a 360-degree turn on his body with the ball before giving a back pass to Powell, who took it home. You might say he's a genius, but when you look at 3, the word genius is a lot more insufficient description to characterize Doncic. He was only looking at the audience while passing the ball. Look at me now. I can do anything with both of my eyes closed, and that was one unbelievably useful idea, in his opinion. It happened again at 2, from the same angle and in the same direction, but this time he came perilously near to making the basket himself. Yes, we need to look at this final one, when he made an end-to-end court pass to help his teammate during a game against the Clippers. Looking at Sonic from a different angle, he's considerably ahead of where he's meant to be, because he came into the league already terrific, having perhaps the best rookie season in NBA history, and he's just becoming better since then. From the looks of things, Luka winning a title is a foregone conclusion, because there are very few players that have the potential to be debated as the best player of all time. Yes, it is the path Luka is now on. Talking about trajectory, we think this video, What NBA Players Actually Eat, will explain it better. So stop watching this video now and check it out.